The Fox and the Farmer. Once upon a time there was a fox. She was a mother. She had 3 children, and of course they were foxes too. They lived in a hole under a tree. Every day the fox was searching for food for her family. The small foxes were always hungry. There was a farmer living in the neighborhood. The farmer breeded hens. It was easy for the fox to take a hen from the farm, and she did that every evening. It was easy for the fox to sneak into the hen house and grab a hen. She took the hen home to the family, and they had dinner. But the farmer didn't like it. He tried to catch and kill the fox every evening. But the fox was too smart and clever. After a time, the farmer decided to hunt and kill the fox. And one night he found the hole where the foxes lived. He took his rifle and decided to hide and wait until the fox went outside. When it was time for the fox to get the dinner, she was very careful. She looked out from the hole, but she didn't see anything dangerous. She went out. But then she saw a rifle and she saw the farmer. She quickly ran into the hole again, but she was not fast enough. The farmer took up his rifle and he shot at the fox, but he only hit the tail of the fox. The tail fell off and the fox screamed. The fox ran back into the hole. The fox children took care of their mother and helped her to put a plaster on the wound, and the foxes thought it was best to wait for the farmer to leave. But the farmer did not leave. The farmer waited, and the foxes waited and waited, but the farmer didn't leave. The foxes were hungry. They were so hungry. Finally, the farmer had an idea. He decided to dig the foxes out. He got a spade and started to dig. But when the foxes saw that the farmer was digging, they also started to dig. The foxes dug deeper and away from the farmer. The foxes were very good at digging. When the farmer saw that the foxes also were digging, he stopped for a while. But then he thought, maybe I can use a machine instead. He'd had an excavator. He got that and he started to dig with the excavator instead. Now it went much faster. The foxes heard the noise from the excavator, and now they had to dig even faster, and they did. But they were very hungry, thirsty, and tired. But they managed to go on digging, and they dug a long underground passage. After a while, the farmer stopped digging. He had now made a large crater, but he could not see the foxes. He decided to wait for the foxes and figured that they had to come out sooner or later. They did not have any food or water. The farmer was right. The foxes were so hungry and thirsty, and they did not know what to do. But the farmer just sat by the crater and waited for the foxes to come out. Under the ground, the foxes tried to find out what to do. Then the mother had an idea. "If we just dig a little bit more," she said to the small foxes, "I know where we can find food." "Okay," said the small foxes, "we can dig a little bit more." They dug for a while, and they dug a little bit upwards. And soon they saw a light, and they noticed that their underground passage had ended in the farmer's hen house. They climbed up in the hen house, and they took a hen and some water. And after a while they sneaked out from the hen house and out in the woods. They found another hole under another tree, and there they lived happily ever after. But the farmer waited and waited, and as far as I know, he still is waiting.